Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet, and you have to check out the fastest rising podcast in all of professional wrestling. I'm talking about the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. If you're looking for pay-per-view predictions, if you're looking for pay-per-view reviews, if you're looking for interviews, check out the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Crash and Burn!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, the fastest wrestling podcast in professional wrestling, where we're going to be reviewing AEW Fyter Fest and predicting Fight for the Fallen. Anyways, Fyter Fest, which took place on July 14th and July 21st, both on a Wednesday, live on TNT. July 14th took place at the AEW Center in Austin, Texas, and on July 21st, it took place at the Curtis Caldwell Center in Dallas, both in Texas. And Fight for the Fallen will take place at the Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Not going now, sadly.
Anyways, before we get to this episode, let's bring in the Rainmaker, Lucas Atencio.
Yes, I'm a new hair now, apparently. I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. But it is, gotta be on this episode. And just why not? I think I wasn't on the last episode. I was at a party. So we gotta make it up here for Fight for the Fallen. And, Fyter Fest and shit like that. So, yeah, let's go.
Anyway, so these events are a part of AEW's Welcome Back Tour as they're back on the road. And after that, they're apparently back in Jacksonville and Daly's place for the homecoming. Why go back there after a month away and spending 15 months in Jacksonville? But it's whatever. So.
Well, you don't need for me your first pay-per-view at first, your first show. I think it was at Baltimore or Washington, D.C. or whatever it was. But they're in some COVID shit or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's start out with July 14th, night one of Fyter Fest. So this show started out with Jon Moxley defeating Carl Anderson in a singles match with the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. I think it's a good way to kick off night one of Fyter Fest. Because Jon Moxley and Carl Anderson put on a hell of a match there to kick off the show. So, Lucas.
Yeah, great match overall. Moxley came out looking like fucking Stone Cold or fucking Kane or whatever you want to say.
Jim Ross confirmed that. He agreed.
Yeah. It is what it is. He's bald now. Well, almost bald. He's pretty much Baron Corbin if he doesn't have hair. But it was a great match overall. I didn't expect Carl Anderson to be in this, because he's an Impact. He's in AEW technically now. So I don't like the Good Brothers as much as I used to. They just feel like they just get. I don't know. They're just not.
They're just there pretty much.
They're just existing. I'm just going to put it that way. Moxley, one of the best wrestlers on AEW right now. He's still proven no matter if he has a title or not. People think he's going to be done. Not. He got to start rivalries with people that, he could face. Maybe at Nick Gage, possibly. We'll get into him in just a moment. In that too.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So now, Ricky Starks defeated Brian Cage to become the new FTW World Champion. I think this is well deserved for Ricky Starks, and he deserves this opportunity considering this is his first time out doing an AEW show out of Jacksonville and pretty much performing in front of a live crowd, out of Jacksonville, and he deserved this. Lucas, go ahead.
I expect this to happen because Brian Cage was out of Team Jazz anyways, so. Oh shit! My girlfriend's calling me. I gotta call her later. Hold up. But as you can. Shit. Damn. Hold up. My girlfriend just called me. So hold up. But as I was saying. Yeah, great match. It was not fitting for Brian Cage to have the title, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah,
So
he's still a good
Rick
ring
Starks
either way.
deserved it. So it was predictable. So moving on.
Moving on to Christian Cage defeating Matt Hardy singles match. I think it's a pretty good match. Both are two of the best of all time in professional wrestling, and it's well deserved for Christian Cage.
Yeah, I would say this. It felt like a WWE match to me. Like, it gave me that kind of vibe, and it was a really good match. Like, these both killed it, and these are just two people that know each other very well. So, yeah.
Sammy Guevara defeated Wheeler Yuta. I think they're part of they're part of best friends. So, it's congrats to Sammy Guevara. I don't know much about Wheeler Yuta, but from what I've seen in this match, they're pretty talented. Lucas.
So it was a athletic match, but a short match. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yuka Sakazaki defeated Penelope Ford. Lucas.
Didn't care about as much. I didn't watch it, so I didn't care.
I didn't care either. So, main event coffin match. Darby Allin defeated Ethan Page. Now, this was a good closer to the show. I enjoyed every second of this match, especially Darby Allin's fall at the end. At the end of that.
Oh yeah,
Collapsed
that was
coffin.
a hell of a match. Like, they used to put it all out. Like, I wasn't with the biggest fan of Page, but man, he earned my respect after this match. Like, Darby is just Darby, but even earned my respect. He put on a hell of a match.
Props to Ethan for putting on a great match.
And I think he's written off right now because he's a child right now. And he wants to be a father. So congrats to him being a father, or will be a father, whatever it's going to be. So yeah, the coffin drop onto a coffin. It's a great pun.
Great one,
Great
yeah.
fucking pun.
Anyways, yeah, that's the end of July 14th, night one. So I'll rate this pretty much an 8.5 out of 10 if it wasn't for those short matches. So Lucas, how about you?
Whatever.
How would you rate night one?
That's a 9. I mean, simple so. Simple so.
8.5 to 9 for me if it wasn't for those short matches. It could have had a little bit more time.
Yeah.
So let's move on to night two, July 21st. We kicked it off with Chris Jericho defeating Shawn Spears in a chairs match. I think it's a pretty good chairs match to kick off the show. I enjoyed everything in this match, especially the storytelling behind this.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch this, man, but I heard storytelling was really good, so that's all I'm going to say.
We have Doc Gallows defeating Frankie Kazarian.
Didn't care. Move on.
I didn't care. So this match, Darby Allin defeated Wheeler Yuta.
I didn't watch it either. I missed most of the show, so moving on.
Yeah, I mean, Darby Allin crossed for a good match. It's all I care about in this match is Darby.
Yes.
Dr. Britt Baker defeated Nyla Rose to retain the AEW Women's World Championship.
I did watch this. It was it was okay match.
It was a solid match. That's what I'll say. Orange Cassidy defeated the Blade.
Solid match. I mean, nothing special about it. Just solid match.
Solid match. Just Orange Cassidy being a comedy act.
Yep.
But the main event, though, Lance Archer defeated Jon Moxley. Texas Death Match. IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship.
One hell of a match. I'll just say that. One hell of a match. Man, Moxley and Archer can put on like a great show over like that. So I mean, it's a great fucking match. Like at the end, like Moxley got stuck in that barbed wire. Like this is a death match where it needs to be. And they didn't light suits and shit like that. Like with Nick Gage type of shit. But yeah. By the way, I wanted to talk about two things though. I want to talk about Nick Gage.
Nick Gage is in AEW.
Yeah, I think it's a one-off deal, but man, I was surprised. I was like, holy shit, that's Nick Gage. So I was surprising. And then we had Chavo.
Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo Guerrero, man. Okay, if you don't know, Chavo is one. Okay, Chavo Guerrero is part one of the greatest families of all time. The Guerrero family. You have Goy Guerrero, who is a master heel and is great. You have, Chavo, underrated. You have Vicky, one of the greatest SmackDown general managers, and one of the greatest managers of all time, with Dolph Ziggler, and I think some other people, I can't remember. But he was, and Edge as well, Edge. And then you have Eddie. He was ahead of his time. Like, if it wasn't for the drugs, man, he would still be putting on good matches. So, yeah. That was surprising to see. I was like, what? Chavo?
Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah, so what I thought about this match, it was a great ending to the show. I loved every minute of this match. One of the best matches of the night. And one of the best matches in Fyter Fest as a whole. This, along with the chairs match and the coffin match, my favorite out of Fyter Fest this year. Anyway, so my rating for night 2 of Fyter Fest, and my rating as a whole for Fyter Fest, for night 2, I'll give this an 8.5 out of 9 out of 10 as well, because it wasn't for the short matches. But as for Fyter Fest as a whole, I'll give this like a 9.7, because I enjoyed the majority of it this year.
Yeah, so I'll give it a 9 point. I give it a 9. And I give this whole entire Fyter Fest a 9. So all 9 around.
All right. So, anyways, that's the end for the Fyter Fest part. Moving on to Fight for the Fallen. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Crash and Burn. We're going to be predicting Fight for the Fallen. This will take place at the Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina on Wednesday, July 28th, live on TNT. And it's also the third and last event in AEW's Welcome Back Tour, which AEW is celebrating their resumption of live touring during the COVID-19 pandemic. So this show has 5 matches so far. More will probably be added as a last-minute addition. Yeah. And as usual, Fight for the Fallen is a charity event. I don't know what their charity is for this year. I know last year it's COVID relief, and the first one was for the victims of gun violence.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was gonna say something
this is the third event in Fight for the Fallen. So Lucas, come on in for this.
Yep, we're doing this now. So yeah, let's just move on and do this.
Yeah. So first match. Chris Jericho, who's bringing back the Painmaker character for this, facing Nick Gage. No rules match.
Oh God! Oh my God! I don't know where to go with this. Is complicated because I love Nick Gage. Like Nick Gage is one of a deathmatch legend. He's a deathmatch legend. Besides Moxley, and he had the damn pizza card, so I bet he's gonna use that. Like this is gonna be a bot match. Like, I just tell. So just story wise, I just see Jericho winning. I want Nick Gage to win because I love the guy. The guy is fucking crazy. But it has to be Jericho because of storytelling, and he's gonna face MJF probably at All Out. So yeah.
Yeah. So this one, it's tough. You know, if I have to pick, I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho over Nick Gage because the storytelling and this match, it seems like it's gonna be one of the best matches of Fight for the Fallen this year. So Chris Jericho for the win. All right, the second match: Santana and Ortiz versus FTR in a tag team. Bless you.
I'm gonna go with Santana and Ortiz for this one. Just love this people. I love FTR and all, but Santana and Ortiz are my mains.
I'm gonna go with the fellow New Yorkers, Santana and Ortiz.
For
the third match of the night: Christian Cage and Jurassic Express versus the Hardy Family Office. What? Okay. And this is a 6-man tag team match.
I'm gonna go with Team Christian Cage and Jurassic Express. I just see it happening. I think Matt Hardy need to bring back the Broken character though. I love Big Money Matt and all, but I feel like Broken Matt should be coming back now. I just feel it.
Yeah. This, it's hard. I love these teams, but I'm gonna go with either one. So, fourth match: The Elite and the Good Brothers versus Hangman Adam Page and the Dark Order.
I'm going.
It's gonna be a 10-man tag team elimination match. If Page and Dark Order win, they'll receive a future match for the Omega's AEW World Championship and the Young Bucks' AEW World Tag Team Championship, respectively. If they lose, they cannot challenge for the titles again.
And for storytelling, it has to go to Dark Order and Hangman. If it doesn't, then who the hell it's gonna be? Christian Cage? I don't know. But it has to be the Dark Order. Just please, I want to see Hangman beat the shit out of Kenny. Please.
Yeah. So This I'm just gonna go with either one. I love all teams, so it makes it hard for me. So, and again, if there's a prediction at some point that makes it hard for me to pick, I just go with either. So, okay, last match on this card so far. And again, the card is subject to change. So Lance Archer versus Hikuleo. I can't pronounce that.
He's called Bullet Club. That's all I know. And I watched this guy. He's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But
Hikuleo. So I'm gonna go with Lance Archer. It's obvious.
With this Samoan family, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Haku. I think it's the son of Haku. I think.
Oh. All right.
Lance Archer didn't have a great U.S. title reign, so I mean, the time is now for Lance Archer. So I'm going Lance Archer.
Yeah, Lance Archer to retain. So.
All right, that's it.
That's it for this episode. We finished Fyter Fest review and Fyter Fallen predictions. Our next episode is going to be our Fyter Fallen review. So, outro time. Thank you all so much for checking out this episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we, again, predicted Fyter Fallen, reviewed Fyter Fest. Hope you all enjoyed. And subscribe to this and the Moshcast. Our next episode will be the review for Fyter Fallen.
All right.
So, hope you all enjoy the show on Wednesday. So, stay safe, everybody, and have a good one. Lucas.
All right, so thank you guys for having me on this episode. Great to see great to see AEW going back on the road and everything like that. So yeah, do the usual, follow socials and everything like that. And yeah, just do your thing. Do not do your stupid shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm out. So
you're out. All right, everybody, take care, and we'll see you on our next episode. Bye bye.
bye.
Crash and burn!